Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a fastball just a bit up. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. One down. Now batting, Christian Yelich. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. The throw into second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
This is pulled into right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He chases out of the zone for strike. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Here's Miguel Sano. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Robbie Grossman.
Batting fifth.
He's set, and the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Santana shading to his right. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Eddie
Batting
Rosario.
fifth.
First swings for him in this one with a runner
Eddie
still at first and one
Rosario.
gone. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2-0 now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's hit 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Now to the plate, Richie Schaffer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. So striding in, number 7. And these guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grossman on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Domingo Santana comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Now the pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 7.
At the plate,
Catcher.
Stephen Vogt carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lifted the other way to left center. Grossman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 2.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he's behind 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Shortstop, Eduardo.
Here comes the first pitch. Eduardo Escobar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to right field. Santana sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
second baseman.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Santana is under it near the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready for another chance? Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robbie Grossman.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded pickup. Hats off to that one. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Miley has his target. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
First baseman number 99.
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Runners off for second. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. And he'll snap one over to first. 2 out with the man at first. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Christian Yelich.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ryan Braun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
The batter, number 8.
Ready now, Richie Schaffer. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a snap move over to first. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Sharp ground ball to third. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Eduardo Escobar standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Miley into the windup. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 7.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rosario posts under it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher. First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Beautiful diving stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's Brian Dozier now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So stepping in, Logan Morrison. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Here's Miguel Sano. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Morrison rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Richie Schaffer.
Richie Schaffer.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And we take a look at the.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Domingo Santana. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Digging in now, number 8. He'll take his first hacks here.
Center fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Grounded to third. This could be two. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Ryan Braun.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. One run in and one gone so far this inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. This one's down to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
20, Eddie Rosario.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. In time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The batter, number 2.
One away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. A little bouncer. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He singled his last time up.
Morrison.
Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners going. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And that's in there. Base hit. Morrison rounds third and is digging for the plate. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Schaffer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. Santana. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jonathan Villar.
Hard hit at third. Sano takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So digging in now, Hernan Perez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Right there for strike one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, number 8 comes
Leading
into
off for
this at
Minnesota,
bat 0 for 1 in the
center
ball
fielder,
game, and that
number
one's
8.
in on the hands. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilson Ramos.
In there, 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting hard.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He'll try it again from first. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He pulls this one into right, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. And he is in there.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Kane is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Here's Miguel Sano.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just...
And he will get there to make the running play. In is Christian Yelich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 22.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Domingo Santana.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Here's Ryan Braun now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off with a
Bats
twin.
here with the
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
bullet back up the middle. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again,
First baseman.
Richie Schaffer. No hits
Schaffer.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Into the box now, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number
Eduardo
5.
Escobar standing in. 2 base hits,
Eduardo
both singles to
Escobar.
this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll
Leading off
start
for the
things
Brewers.
out in the home half of inning number
Catcher.
5.
Wellington.
Hit on the ground to short.
Castillo.
And he's set down, 1 away. And
Up
that
next for
brings up the
Milwaukee.
left-handed hitting
Third
Travis
baseman.
Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he misses 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding in, Jesus
Now batting.
Aguilar comes
First
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Jesus
ball game.
Aguilar.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again,
Leading off for
Wilson
Minnesota,
Ramos. A
the
hit in
catcher, number 40.
J.J. Hoover
Wilson
takes over to start
Ramos.
the 6th inning on the
Your attention,
mound.
please. Now pitching for the
Hit
Brewers.
hard up the middle.
Number
That's
60.
through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a leadoff
Hoover.
base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
The left fielder,
Ready
number
for
20.
another shot now, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Yelich going back. Gone! Here's Brian Dozier now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Second baseman, Brian
This
Dozier.
is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first
Designated
out.
hitter.
Number 71
Logan
takes the
Morrison.
mound as he's
Your
been
attention,
called upon to
please.
pitch.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Gets a small
Number
piece
71.
near the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again,
Up next
Miguel
for the Twins.
Sano. 0 for
Third
2 with a
baseman,
sacrifice thus
Miguel
far.
Sano.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. This is line to left. Yelich is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Max Kepler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ball 2. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter number 14.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But no. He puts on the brakes and will head back to first. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game.
Left fielder number 22.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for
right fielder number 16.
Fernando Rodney takes the mound to try to get.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins.
Number 7 will get the call to pinch hit. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Richie Schaefer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Number 7 will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out. Number 1.
Number 8.
Number 8 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Byron Buxton.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Buxton takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll...
Now batting,
Phil Hughes enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now pitching for the Twins.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, one man out.
Now playing right field, number 7. Now in center field.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Digging in. Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 3. Matt Albers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 43, Matt Albers.
0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Perez is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 20.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Rosario. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Nolan Arenado. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And we take a look at the.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're one under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Under it is Dozier, and there are two away now. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield makes the play, and there are two gone now. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Pitch popped straight up. Gray is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Eddie Murray. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Eddie Murray.
Hit in the air to center field. Buxton on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here.
Miguel Sano.
And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So digging in now, Max Kepler. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Kepler.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping into the box, Richie Schaffer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he won't bite it. That one either. It's second and third here, one man out. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Popped in the air back behind short. Story is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corner.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Trevor Story comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Sano comes up with it on to first, and there are two down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Rosario. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in to try it again. Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip.
Logan Morrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Charlie Blackmon becomes the first out of the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder
digging in, Gerardo Parra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Rosario, and that's the third out. Into the box now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Up next,
stepping in, Richie Schaffer.
Richie Schaffer.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Byron Buxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He popped out in his first trip, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. This is flared out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And it's gone. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Jose Lobaton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. Dahl patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Brian Dozier now, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Logan Morrison.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Dahl. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Murray. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And there's ball 1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dahl over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Richie Schaffer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 25. Byron.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw. Number 21 gets the call.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 21.
Here it comes, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Carlos is stepping. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is after it. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first down.
For Colorado.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kepler over to his right, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Digging in once again.
For the Twins. Left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Rosario.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story scoops it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Now at the plate, Jose Lobaton.
Leading off with the
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jose Lobaton.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that will bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He doubled his last time through. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Chop foul to the left. Sano is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Max kept Adam Ottavino.
Right. Fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the 1st out.
First baseman, number 8.
Striding in, Richie Schaffer. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that misses ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Byron.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Out of play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Charlie Blackmon.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Murray. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Gerardo Parra. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario racing back. He gets there to make the... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. The winning run is at first base. Jake McGee takes the ball here.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the first pitch. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a big moment in the ball.
Designated hitter, Logan.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run. Here's Miguel Sano as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base. Base with 2 gone. Jorge Polanco will be called upon.
Number 11. Jorge Polanco.
Way in front of a great slider that time. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Lobatone corrals it, and the Twins are going to walk home a winner. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Logan Morrison. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Hey, you
for
could
a ball
probably
game
make an
tonight
argument for a couple
the
of other guys too,
Twins.
but it seemed like
Ball
he
run,
had the most to
12
do
hits.
with his guys
No
getting
errors.
the win here.
They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains from the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.